In this video, I'm gonna go over how to buy a quality diamond Mangalsutra that you will enjoy and love for years to come. So there are both subjective and objective factors that decide the quality of a piece. So the subjective factors include brand, design, the company core values, etc. And the objective factors include the actual quality of the Mangalsutra, like the craftsmanship, the diamond details, basically things that you can measure. These tips will be super helpful for you when buying a diamond Mangalsutra. Most of these apply to any diamond jewelry you might be interested in buying. As always, timestamps are below, and let's just jump into the video. Welcome back to my channel. This is Jinal from Sampat Jewelers. This is the place where I talk about diamond jewelry related topics. So when looking to buy a quality Mangalsutra, the first thing you need to see is the gold details. You need to see if it's gold plated or solid gold. If it's gold plated, it can tarnish into different colors over time. So some jewelers basically sell 18 karat gold plated jewelry instead of solid 18 karat gold. So you really have to watch out for what you're really getting. So a lot of these trendy companies make jewelry pieces at accessible price points, and they mostly use 18 karat gold plated and not solid 18 karat gold. So next on our list is diamond details. That includes the carat weight versus the total carat weight of a piece. This is a very important factor, and I think it deserves a special video by itself. So this is the biggest misunderstanding consumers have when they see carat weight. So this one has one larger stone, 1 carat, versus this one has or more tiny diamonds to create a total of 1 carat. This one, since it has larger diamond, it cost about $8,000, and this one with more tiny diamonds, can give like an illusion of a big diamond, costs significantly much lower. So all I'm trying to say is the total number of diamonds that make 1 carat is a very important factor in deciding the price of the piece. So next on our list is diamond specifications. This is very important, and you might probably know some of these, but I'm going to point out some really important point that no one is talking about. So as rightly mentioned by GIA, a diamond's true beauty comes from nature and nurture. I really love this quote because it totally explains how the diamond comes from the earth and what humans can do to enhance its real beauty. So we talked about carat, and now we're going to talk about the remaining 3 C's, which are the cut, color and clarity. The cut, color and clarity of the GIA diamond grading scale are important factors to pay attention to. It is very important to check the color of the diamond. So in stores, the most common colors that you can see are the IJ color and the SI clarity on the GIA scale. So these are inferior quality diamonds with drastically lower prices than higher color and clarity scales, and the most important part, the sparkle that you're looking for is missing. Yes, the sparkle you're looking for is completely missing in these lower color and clarity diamonds. So I would try to be away from the IJ color and the SI clarity diamonds. These are completely dull looking diamonds, and you are not going to enjoy them for years to come. They might look good in the lighting of a showroom, but as soon as you bring them out in like the real world, they're not going to look as sparkly as you would expect them to. So the cut factor of a diamond on a GIA scale is extremely important, and you may notice most jewelers online or in person do not even talk about it. And I think it's really important because it affects how it interacts with the light, and it determines its brightness. Also, the cut is really important. A really nicely cut diamond, a round diamond on a GIA scale, would have about 57 to 58 facets. So I would be really careful about the cut. If it's not mentioned, I would ask that question, or rather not worry buying that piece of jewelry. So if someone comes and asks how come your diamond prices are higher, these are for exact same reasons that I just mentioned earlier. Look at the diamonds you already have. Look at them in like different lightings. You can look at them at the daylight versus at a restaurant or at work. See how it's looking in different type of lighting. You will If it's giving you the nice sparkle and brightness, you probably have a good quality diamond Mangalsutra. So I wanted to share with you my recent work, the ultimate Mangalsutra buying checklist. So this checklist is not published anywhere else, and I've spent months and months to create this particular checklist. It's going to give you exact steps and important tips while buying a perfect Mangalsutra for yourself. So I go over this exact checklist when I work one-on-one for custom Mangalsutra with my clients. I'm confident that this checklist would save you a lot of time and money in the long run, and also help you avoid all the mistakes that others have made in the past. This checklist is going to help you get the right style and also a great quality Mangalsutra depending upon your cultural requirements. It's also going to help you decide the right chain length, chain type, and much more. And this checklist is not anywhere else. It's only for people that are on my list, just like you. And you can download this for free in the link that I've mentioned in the description below. Alright, let's get back to the video. So the next topic is natural diamond versus lab-made diamonds. So just about 5 years ago, lab-made diamonds were about 25% more expensive than natural diamonds. But today, the prices of the lab-made diamonds have come down significantly, up to 50 to 60% lower than natural diamonds. The cost of the lab-made diamonds is decreasing every single day. So if you ever want to sell your natural diamonds or diamond Mangalsutra or any other jewelry, chances are higher you will get a good return on investment depending on when you're selling it. But if you're trying to sell a lab-made diamonds, you might not be able to sell them, let alone the profits you get from them. On the contrary, a lot of people prefer lab-made diamonds because of the ethical and the sustainability reasons. I've done a video here that you can see with the Director of Education at the IGI Labs, which explains exactly which diamonds are more sustainable, lab-made or natural. I think you will find it really helpful. I think it's really important to highlight, in my opinion, you can buy a lab-grown diamond only if you want to wear it and enjoy it and not worry about, your investment. And also one thing I think you should be mindful when looking at a real diamond Mangalsutra is when you see the term real diamond, it could also mean it could be a lab-made diamond, because the chemical composition of a lab-made diamond and a natural diamond is the exact same thing. Hence, they can call a natural diamond real, as well as a lab-made diamond can also be called real. So I think you should be careful on what terms are being used and ask the right questions. So next point is the Mangalsutra chain quality. When talking about a Mangalsutra quality, I think the chain is very important factor, because there are many different types of chains and different lengths of chain available. But for the purpose of this video, we will be talking about partial bead chain and a full black bead chain for about 16-inch chain length. So when looking for a quality Mangalsutra, the chain type is really important, because the chain is actually what your skin is gonna touch. So it's really important how it feels and what quality it is. If you're looking for an everyday wear chain, like a partial bead chain like this one, I would recommend you to go with like a slightly heavier chain that is like 6 to 8 gram, because it's going to be much sturdier and more stable when you wear it versus the 2 to 3 grams chains that you normally see in the stores. And I understand that you might want a dainty look. Investing in like a slightly heavier chain would make it go a long way, and it would not snap and break in the matter of months. When you're looking for a Mangalsutra, it might be difficult for the jeweler to give you just the weight of the chain. They might give you the weight of the overall piece that includes the clasp, the pendant, and all other details, the gems that it might have. So just ask for the overall weight. If it's about 2 to 3 grams overall weight, I would say it's a flimsy Mangalsutra and not a very good quality Mangalsutra for daily wear. At Sampat Jewelers, all our Mangalsutra are carefully curated, so they look dainty, but at the same time they're extremely sturdy. This is a luxury jewel. You're going to have it for many years to come, and you don't deserve anything less than the best. So let's talk about the full bead chain. These are the full bead black beaded chain that are commonly found, for a traditional Mangalsutra chain. The way the black beaded Mangalsutra chain that you traditionally see are made up of, gold wires. So basically there are strands of gold wires that go through the black beads and create like a chain. And you know, for extra stability, you know, these gold wires are doubled so they don't break easily. Sometimes lower quality Mangalsutra chains are just made up of single wire and hence they break quite easily. When you see the pictures, it's really hard to understand the differentiating factor. So I think it's important to ask a right question if the Mangalsutra beads are sturdy enough with double wire or have only single wire. And I also feel the clasp of the Mangalsutra is extremely important. It has to be sturdy and secure and comfortable to wear. You know, many a times when we wear the chains, our hair gets entangled in the back and it's a really ugly feeling that you don't want. So you know, that's why in all our pieces we pay extra attention to the hook. You know, it's a sturdier hook, a much heavier hook that has a better grip and your hair doesn't entangle. So these were objective factors. Let's talk about subjective factors. These are the factors that you cannot measure but are equally important. Familiarity and trust is a really important point. So when we are looking to buy fine jewelry piece, we sometimes rely on familiarity and trust if you have a known jewelers that you've worked with for years. It might be safe and hassle-free to buy from them, but you still need to ask the right questions that we just discussed before buying your diamond Mangalsutra. And the overall design of the diamond Mangalsutra is a really important factor when it comes to quality. Because if you know of a certain designer and you align with their core values and design aesthetics, it might be a good idea to support them and buy from them. So the design details and the personal touches that are given by the designer makes it a quality piece for you. Try to stay away from mass manufactured pieces that focus on revenue and don't have that personal touch of the designer. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have a question or doubt about the quality of your Mangalsutra, ask the question in the comments below. I will try my best to answer them. And don't forget to download the Mangalsutra buying checklist in the description below. And please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you found this video helpful or inspiring in any way. It means a lot to me when you do like and subscribe and comment on my videos. So here's my son. His name is Seth. He just woke up. He's sleeping. He's still sleeping. Okay. Until next time. Bye.